So, homosexual.
Welcome.
Alright.
I'm kind of excited about this, though.
It will be good.
We don't really have a name yet. But welcome to our first podcast.
Yes.
My name is Dylan.
My name is Lane. And, yeah, we don't have a name. But,
This will obviously get a lot more structured and we'll kind of figure out.
oh, shoot. Gosh. I hope this
Well, that's
is
going
fine.
in there. That's standing for sure. Well, like we just... And broken camera. All right.
Did you?
No, we're good. Just make sure we're still good.
So, yeah, we're new to this.
Clearly.
Clearly pretty freaking new to this. But basically, what this podcast is about, we're in a gym here. We're in customized nutrition and exercise gym
Heck yeah.
in Boulder. Great gym. We basically actually moved out to Colorado from Michigan like 6 months ago. And I do social media marketing, have a social media marketing business, and do that mainly. And met Dill the Bill over here.
Yeah, I've been here for a little longer. So I've been in Colorado for, I think, coming up on my 4th year here. Mainly just doing personal training, nutrition, and kind of all-around fitness. So I've been in this gym for, I think, coming up on like 2 years now. So a little while, but met him about 3 or 4 months back. So we started working out together and getting some gains.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so I mean, basically, we're going to try to make this podcast as informal as possible. You can call me Joe, you can call him Rogan, and that's basically what this podcast is going to be about. No, I'm just
We want this to be something where you guys can kind of just follow along. You know, we're not trying to put on any sort of front like we know too much or anything like that. And, you know, we're going to share our strengths and our weaknesses, you know, what's going right and what's going wrong for us, because especially with fitness, personally I feel, especially dealing with a lot of my clients, it's important to be able to like adapt knowledge. You know, just what works for us could work for you. And if we can help you guys out in any sort of way, that's kind of the goal from all this, not just in fitness, but in life in general.
Yeah.
Maybe any relationship problems we're going through or business stuff, you know, just trying to make an extra dollar on the weekends or whatever it might be. So a little bit about what's coming.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you guys go to the gym or just play sports or anything, you know that you have your guys, your gals on the team that you just kind of like freaking shoot the breeze with.
Exactly.
That's kind of like what we do when we're in the gym. So why not film that and then let you guys in on it? You know, life issues that we're going through. We're both young. We're both 22 right now. So
about to be turning 23.
You know, I mean, we're entrepreneurs. We're grinding, but you know, there's still stuff to like figure out. So I know Dylan's got a lot to freaking figure out. You know? I've got my life together, but I don't know about
And
this
you're definitely going to be hearing a lot of banter. We're going to be joking about a lot of stuff, so don't take too much too seriously. But if you can take away anything from this, again, that's kind of the goal.
Yeah.
We want to
ask your questions.
Yeah,
pop
please
them in
leave
the
any
comments.
questions, comments, give it a like, dislike, whatever you feel is going right for us so we can improve.
For sure.
We'll try not to knock the camera over next time.
Too many times.
But,
no promises.
We do kind of want to explain just a little bit of our history, kind of how we got to where we are. Just briefly, again, you guys are going to learn a lot more about us as we go through.
Sure.
But I'll kind of kick it off here. I traveled around a bunch kind of all through my childhood, so I'll kind of like keep that as an asterisk going through everything. Moved around a ton. I had a pretty normal childhood up until about like middle school, high school. Again, kind of just doing the normal thing, but up until about high school, I decided to take a little bit of a different route. I got my GED when I was about 16, so if you don't know what that is, it's basically just testing out of high school a little bit early. It's kind of like a little quick route to get out. Typically, if you need to start working or anything like that ASAP, it's really good for that. But personally, I just wasn't really feeling the whole school system. I'm sure a lot of kids can relate to that. Nothing against it, just it wasn't for me. I have a huge support and respect for anybody who does, do some serious schooling, but it just wasn't for me. So, dipped out about 16, traveled around a bunch, did some missions trips for my church. I went to Ecuador, things like that. Traveled around to Costa Rica. I was really big into surfing. So this is kind of where my intrigue in fitness and just being active really started to take a good hold on my life. Then about when I was 18, came back to the States, went to college for about a year, tried out the school thing again. I was going to school for international marketing, which I find really interesting, but again, just for me, the way the social media and everything was going, I just had a little bit of a different motivation outside of school to get some things going. So dipped out after a year, moved out to Colorado, and that's kind of where my story here starts with becoming a personal trainer first and then getting my nutritionist certification and things like that to really bring it full circle, whether it's in the gym or in the kitchen, to really help out. Yeah, so that's pretty much it.
That's touching. That's touching.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. So a quick little overview. Again, we're going to get way more specific and way more in detail. But today we just want to bring a just an introduction.
You'll learn about us.
Exactly.
You'll learn about us. Yeah, I mean, I grew up as a child prostitute for a while in Indonesia, and no, I'm kidding. And I don't want to be insensitive to that issue. That's a big issue.
Yeah, we just lost a ton of viewers.
Go online.
Well, demonetized.
Find a nonprofit that helps those people. It's a big thing. Don't want to joke about it. But
seriously.
So yeah, I mean, I grew up in Illinois with my parents. Had a really good family upbringing, and I mean, Dylan doesn't know too much about it, but
yeah, actually not too much.
Basically, yeah, I grew up like in the country, like doing country things. My dad, he took us out hunting. He, did things with us that good dads should do. He was a great dad, great father, and had a good mom as well. She stayed home. She raised us, and I would have gotten into a lot more trouble if it weren't for her. That's for sure. We both probably so yeah. I already got into a good bit, but
I feel like we were good kids.
Yeah, we were fairly good kids. So at least I was. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, I mean, grew up in a really small town, just right outside of the town. Had a river in my backyard. Me and my brother would go, freaking catch toads when the river was down low. We'd go get clams out of the river, build rafts, chop down trees.
Bunch of outdoors.
Yeah, do things that little boys do. And then, went deer hunting. Started deer hunting with my dad when I was 8. Got my first shotgun when I was 10. Just, doing stuff like that. So I have a big appreciation for the outdoors, which is why I came to Colorado. I mean, that's literally it. True. I went to college in Michigan. Went to a Christian college there because that's a big part of my life, and I want to try to meet women that have the same value. So that's why I went to college.
That's always where it starts.
And I went for business, and I was already, by then I already had a small lawn mowing business that I was doing. Growing up, I always was selling things when I didn't want them anymore, so always had this entrepreneur. Nice. And my dad is he's a full-time real estate investor now, so had that, kind of going into it as well, that entrepreneur mindset. Went to college, didn't learn a freaking thing, but I met some good people, and I started my own social media marketing business my junior year of college, and had a plan to graduate college early because I was tired of it and I was ready to get out of there. I
feel that.
So I started my business a year before. Was up and running, making about probably $50K a year by the time I graduated college. So that's pretty nice when you're still going to college. Everyone's in debt. Thankfully, my parents paid for college, and I was making $50K a year while I was going. So that was awesome. And really got into fitness, I guess rewinding here, got into fitness my sophomore year of high school. So at this point, being 22, I've been lifting seriously, but doing bodybuilding stuff for about 8 years. So I have, that foundation there. And me and him both started really freaking scrawny. We'll see if we can pop up some
pictures there.
Yeah, at the end or something. But he started at 120?
Yeah, I was 125-ish, soaking wet.
And we're both what are you, 5'11"?
Yeah, I'm actually 5'10". So
okay, 5'10". I'm 6'1". I was 135 pounds. Now I'm 220.
Yeah.
And, he's 195 right now. So we both put on a lot of weight since then. But yeah, I mean, that's basically a little bit about us. And now, why the heck do you guys even give a crap
why do you even care
about this? I mean, basically, we just want you to follow along with kind of, hopefully we'll get to know each other, you as subscribers, and then us just sharing things, things that we're going through. It's not always about fitness for us, but we're going to try to help you guys out with that and answer any fitness related questions you guys have, but also life stuff. Most of what we talk about, just me and Dylan, is girls, relationships and everything, which is a big thing, and
especially
everyone,
as young guys.
Yeah, especially as young dudes, trying to find the right girl basically is a big thing, and
just trying to be successful. Whatever we're doing,
business,
exactly. So it's really just a lifestyle, just trying to be productive and not really trying to just be the lazy millennials that
exactly everyone has. So I mean, I know a lot of you guys can relate to it. You guys want to start side hustles You want to, reach your goals, whether it's fitness related, life related, relationship related. And that's really what we're trying to do, because we're still working at it. We're still young. We still have a lot of things that we want to accomplish. We want to bring our businesses to the next level. All this type of stuff. I mean, I do real estate investing too because of my dad. So, I mean, all these things tied in. We want to be able to hopefully give a little bit of knowledge and just kind of talk through some of these things with you guys and with each other. And also, I guess, guests. Like, do you want to, I guess...
Yeah. So we were going to kind of, again, elaborate more as we go into here, but we want to bring in guests basically once a week or, once per session anytime we do this, so we can have some more discussion, have a different point of view. Because, again, like he was kind of saying, for me, one of the biggest things that I want to provide for you guys is like a documentation on how we're going about reaching our success in whatever we do. Because a lot of stuff that's already out there is kind of like a looking back. They kind of like detail this is how they went and kind of did it looking back, but they don't really show exactly like the mistakes as they're making them, or the progress as they're making it. So we really want to share all of the ins and outs of what we're doing, again, in all of the areas, whether it's relationships, life, health, fitness, business, whatever it is. So yeah, we're going to try to bring a lot of different point of views with some guests.
Exactly. I mean, we got freaking Elon Musk lined up. We're getting Jeff Bezos on here.
Of course. I mean, just some little guys, nothing
just
too crazy.
Guys no one's heard of, but I mean, we're going to try to get as many people on here as possible. Hopefully this takes off. I mean, it will. And, we'll be able to pull some other guys in here, get some people from a lot of different perspectives, like Dylan said, because we want,
But please, leave some comments down below. We want to know what you guys want to hear. Obviously, we have our own ideas and things like that, but if there's something that you guys are like, heck yeah, I want to hear more of this or less of that, whatever it is, give us some feedback so we can, again, bring the best of us to you.
Yep, and challenge us. I mean, if you guys have something you want to see us do, if you want to see me shave Dylan's hair off, then put that in the comments.
I don't know how we got here already.
We'll make that happen.
We're selling out.
So we'll make that happen. So just let us know, and we're gonna try to do some giveaways. We won't be able to do them immediately from the start, but I want to be able to give you guys something too. So
I want to establish like a community.
Yeah,
I want us to really
exactly.
We're all trying to do this together. So
exactly. So I mean, that's basically it. A little bit about us. And,
trying to keep this relatively short the first time.
Yeah. So stay tuned. We're gonna be posting hopefully a video. What do you think, every week?
Yep, we're trying to do it at least once a week. Okay. We might we'll probably link our own channels and things like that, having some little content sprinkled in. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, basically anything.
We'll put that in the description.
Yep, check the links below. Just to stay tuned, because again, we will probably have this main podcast going once a week, but we want to bring a ton more content. And this is already getting super fun, so I'm sure we're going to have plenty of ideas. Coming soon.
So thank you guys. Make sure you subscribe, turn on post notifications. Find us on the Instagram. Find us on YouTube. We'll put all those links below. And if you want to sponsor this podcast because you see our faces, then do so. If you got a brand you want us to rep your fitness stuff, do so. Because we're going to grow this channel. We're going to get it massive.
Only quality stuff, though.
Yes.
We're not repping any crap.
Nope. Don't send me pornographic images. You can send those to Dylan, especially anything that you guys but quality stuff. We're not going to vouch for stuff that goes against like what we believe in, our foundations, our morals. So but send stuff to us. I mean, let us know. Check it out. And we're going to get some good sponsors on here, have some good content for you guys in the coming days. So
check with us soon.
Peace out.